Okay, everyone, welcome to the first episode of the VR Cast. I'm Justice, your host, and for the first episode, we have a good friend of mine, Panther Games. Panther Games VR. If you want to introduce yourself, if they don't know who you are.
Hi, I'm a person just like you. Well, I hope you're a person anyway.
Okay, so welcome to the very first episode. Now, I swear, if I keep on knocking down my mic, I'm gonna be so mad. So, I got a lot of things and a lot of topics I would love to cover.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you the topics that we're gonna cover. We're gonna cover, why isn't VR mainstream and not that popular anymore? How much VR games do you play in a month or so? Um, what's your best ideas for YouTube content creation? What do you think VR would look like in 10 years? And what's your comfort tips? So, you want to start?
No, I don't. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Okay, so like I said, I will covering all those topics. So for my very first topic, why isn't VR mainstream anymore? Can I see your thoughts and I'll get mine.
I don't understand.
Like VR is not as popular anymore, and I want to hear your thoughts why, or maybe why VR is not that popular anymore. Like a couple years ago, you would
Okay.
have seen a lot of people Rec Room Gorilla Tag, and you barely even see Rec Room hit 10,000 players in a day.
Same with Gorilla Tag.
What?
Same with Gorilla Tag some days.
Yes, yes.
Um, I feel like it's just because people are focusing on like non-VR games. Like it's too like they sweat a lot. Like just normally sweat a lot on VR, and then they always have to have like a drink, and then it's just a waste of water stuff. Because like I don't want to live if I'm not even gonna drink it all. But like probably just because they're focusing on like Roblox, Gala Rain Rot, and like Fortnite and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give my thoughts. So, on my thoughts, there's a lot of problems with VR. I'm thinking about making a video on that actually. One of my things is definitely moderation and VR turning into more of a business instead of actually having fun developing games. Like Gorilla Tag, one of the biggest VR games, turned in more of a
I want to look at
business.
not watch players daily.
Yeah, and like it turned more into a business than something Lemming was intending to do, to make it, his own thing. Like he was back in 2022, 2023, he was really only making stuff, but like mid 2023 it started turning into a business when another Axiom um kind of took over. And that ruined VR just in general. Like everything started turning into just a main business. Like what's a good example? Oh, Rec
I'm
Room.
like,
Rec Room fell off super hard in like 20 mid 2023 when they added full bodies and full body tracking, and it was just trying to be another version of VR chat, and you would never want to be another version of VR chat, and that's what could ruin the game and just in general. So, yeah.
the no, not record, the VR chat community. Because VR chat players start moving to Rec Room, the Rec Room community is just gonna turn this off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And like that's so sad because like you if you go back to old J-Man videos, you would see that he loved Rec Room so
Yeah.
much, and like almost all his backroom videos were Rec Room. So yeah,
Yeah.
and the fall of Beat Saber fell off insanely hard.
Yeah, I
Back when the,
haven't.
back when the Quest 2 came out. Oh, sorry. I'll let you speak. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say something with that.
Okay. So, like Beat Saber kind of like again, Beat Saber it was people like started realizing it became more repetitive and not really that's like different the more you play, which sucks. So,
Geeps right now is probably it's either Geeps and Og, the two VR games like taking off in the VR
yeah.
community. Like,
Yeah. Actually, side topic and side topic. We're actually gonna end that topic because we actually just talked about.
alright,
We're gonna end that topic in like 5 minutes. Every topic is gonna be like 5 minutes long.
alright.
All right, so I'm actually gonna add a new topic. So there might be a VR race between Yeeps and Gorilla Tag, because Gorilla Tag is releasing their Christmas update on December 12th, and do you know what Gorilla Yeeps is releasing their update December 12th. So they're having a massive race. I hope they have a counter. So it would be like it's gonna be really defending like is what's better, Gorilla Tag or Yeeps, because they've been having a war since the start of 2025, really, right?
Probably I'd say probably when 2.0 dropped, the war
Definitely,
got
definitely,
bigger.
definitely. Because when Gorilla Tag started releasing updates that were really similar to Yeeps,
Yeeps,
like
Gorilla Tag started getting a bunch of hate and stuff.
hmm and that's when like it started like they started copying more games too. They copied one cosmetic from Schmackle. It was the crash test. I don't know if that's confirmed or not. And just in general, it's just not fun anymore. And Gorilla Tag. And side rant, I'm kind of happy they're getting rid of the blue snow. I mean,
The blue snow is really annoying because,
it
especially like you're just trying to find people Gorilla Tag live streams and trip lobbies. They're going to mountains. People snowballing you off into like the ice, and then you just start sliding down and it's annoying.
yeah. And it's just this the blue snow just looks terrible in general. Like it looks like a Smurf just whizzed all over the freaking snow.
Like whenever it first came out, it was like it
Oh,
was really fun to use, but like the more got into the game, like it got even worse. It just was annoying. And though if they're bringing it back this Christmas, which I hope they aren't, people are just going to be abusing getting onto the map. It's going to be really annoying for
yeah.
obviously.
And everyone's been wondering, like, why hasn't VR really, upped? I mean, VR was the biggest console in 2022. And that was during when
Yeah.
the PS5 came out. What was that? I think so.
I'm not
I
sure.
can't remember. But it was around that time when VR was like one of the biggest things on the planet. But the more people started, and actually, um, I consider the downfall of VR towards VR chat. I mean, they have so much explicit stuff on there that they don't deal with like at all. That
Yeah,
it just flips it, and I think that's how all the kids started learning. Hey, this is cool. I'm gonna stay inside Gorilla Tag,
yeah,
and
like slurs and stuff and like
yeah,
inappropriate stuff.
yeah, and it's crazy.
And then just like not even reading the rules even once you start. But
Yeah,
not gonna lie, who really reads the rule?
yeah, and even, I feel like VR kind of ruined like just gaming in general. I mean, you go into a Roblox server, people getting like saying slurs, stuff like that. You'll see that everywhere. No.
That's the VR fault, or just little kids learning things.
I mean, no, actually, just not VR's fault. It's more VR chat's fault.
Yeah.
I mean, people stay on that game so unbelievably much that people started doing it in other games. Like, I think, I met someone on VR that was sleeping in Yeeps, and they've been like, and then they woke up like mid play, and they were like, "Yo, bro, I've been in VR for a week." I mean, like, bro, like, I know Yeeps is great and all, but staying in it for an entire week is kind of crazy. I would go crazy actually. Like, those colorful colors just make my eyes hurt. Playing it too much. Panther.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, what was our next topic? I think that was just one entire topic. It was just a side topic. All right. What was it? I think it was. Oh yeah. So there's been a lot of new VR games that have came out recently. So to hit that time machine. Do you want to rank and go into detail of your top 5 all-time VR games, like OG VR games?
Like, what do you mean OG?
Like, let's say Beat Saber, Bone Lab.
Okay, so like younger me rating VR games. Basically.
Yes, younger you rating VR games.
Uh,
You can go start. You can start.
so probably 5. I'm really not sure because I've only played VR for like a year or two, maybe.
Oh wait, can I rank
Yeah,
then?
you can say yours.
Yeah, I've been playing VR since 2021 to 2022, so I'm pretty used to it. No, so for our very first game, at last place is probably VR Chat. It was okay back then. It wasn't that bad as it is right now, but it's okay. So, after VR Chat, I think I would go Bone Lab. Back then, there were so many bugs with Bone Lab. I played that a lot. Actually, Boneworks, because it wasn't named Bone Lab. It was Boneworks. Number 3, I would probably say Rec Room. It was okay. It was actually really fun, but I played a lot of Backrooms games back then, and I loved it so much. Number 2, I have to say Beat Saber. That's like your starter game for VR. If you're getting into VR, you have to play either Gorilla Tag or Bone Lab. And speaking of Gorilla Tag's in first place for me.
Yeah.
Gorilla Tag really brought down, like brought up VR and then put it right back down, because it kind of ended VR though. It kind of ended VR because it was the biggest space, but that's in a later episode. We're talking about the down, or we're gonna talk about Gorilla Tag's reasoning. So
Okay. I don't really have like a top 5. I just have like 5 games that I probably would have liked back then since I haven't really been playing VR for a bit.
okay.
So well, it's just like I'm just gonna name games. It's not gonna be like number 1, whatever.
Mhm.
Probably like obviously not. I still like Gorilla Tag. Probably Lab because you know. Then probably like Beat Saber as it was probably really fun back then, but
Yeah.
not as fun anymore, obviously. And then maybe like what would be one? I'm not saying VR chat because it was I don't VR chat isn't like my type of game nowadays. I don't think it would be my type of game. Would
Yeah.
that's the only really 3 name games I
Games.
can name. There you go.
So yeah. Okay. That was a very short section, but let's go. Oh, I actually have a really good rant. Okay. So, we talked about this like 10 minutes ago, but what do you think of Gorilla Tag maybe copying Yeeps like so unbelievably much? Because I can name a few things. The Prop Hunt, Lost and Found, Critters. Um, forget the other one. I'm so stupid. What was the other one?
Well, yet again,
I remember.
they did come together and said there's no hate with each other. They're obviously, they're fine.
Yeah, they don't have hate against each other, but the communities are very hate.
Okay, the communities are very different. The Yeep, the Yeep community is okay because like we have all the rule breakers and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like it's made the one app Yeep probably has the most rule breakers. Probably be like Wild. To be honest, like
Mhm.
Wild's probably the map rule breakers, and that's where you probably the most rule breakers. Flag machine.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah, yeah.
but like now we just have the Gorilla Tag community, and it's just like cheating, slurs,
Yeah.
like a bunch.
Yeah. So, Gorilla Tag in general is not good anymore. And that's for a lot of reasons we just talked about. But I will say, one of the stupidest decisions that they probably would have made is, okay, let's just ignore the topics, all right? We're just gonna talk about VR, and then I'll just like bring some stuff up. So,
Hey, about what you were just saying, like a stupid thing they're doing. They're doing a stupid thing like next update. If you saw J-Man short, they're removing the info hut just for the secret J-Man cosmetic.
yes, yes, yes. We'll
Like
probably
it's
talk
the
about that. I'll probably talk about that with if Swift ones get on the podcast, which it would be cool.
But not gonna lie, it's a nostalgic hut. I don't know why you would remove it. Like
Yeah,
like
that's
remove
that's
it.
that's literally been there since day one of City. It's been day one since City came out.
Yeah. But,
Like,
like if they remove it, like remove it for that update, that's fine. But if they just remove it forever, bring other things there, that's just gonna be annoying because like it will
yeah,
ruin like it will just be really annoying. But like I do like the way Gorilla Tag is like for the community with like their community spotlights, like throwing pictures people submit into the game. Like about
we're gonna talk about
community.
that. We're gonna talk about that soon.
I like how they're like supporting their community.
Yeah. Speaking of community spotlight, to be honest, the recent community spotlight was kind of rigged. There were so many like I saw.
Creator, like AA creators.
Yeah, like they have Eric there, they had Maxo, they had Mellow Melt there. They had so many popular people on those lists.
They
Professor Wester, I think that's his name.
that just like
Yeah.
if it wasn't a creator, it was an AA creator, and if it wasn't an AA creator, it was.
They should make it people that aren't AA creators to give them more recognition and maybe get them more popular.
That's like it's really good quality video that they would like to support.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you could let them do that, but like if you're just gonna put finger painters on AA only, at least put a few people that don't have any content creation badges.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Hello?
understand. I understand. Okay.
Okay. Doing content.
What?
I like talking about content creation cosmetics. I have heard of them, like of Rip Off, you know, like Finger Palette,
Oh
Graffiti.
yeah. All of
I
those.
haven't heard of like any programs in a while. I think every program just quit.
Yeah, I was actually deleting servers because I need to open up some space. They sold the finger palette server and they just destroyed it.
The only program server I think is still going on. No, not Andrew. There's a
Also, oh
there's a
wait. Can you send me the AA curator server? Like,
for AAC server.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Yeah. All right, okay. Back to the other topic I would like to say. The like Gorilla Tag, like they really. Oh, thank you. They're trying to become like the next biggies. Like I know you don't like me like talking about like Monkey Mayhem because like it failed really hard, but I will talk about it. Monkey Mayhem really made the game like it showed the game that it's dying. Like it literally showed the community that the game is dying.
Oh, you know, the thing I said to a couple of my friends, they could have at least did Monkey Mayhem for Christmas because people are going to be getting VR headsets for Christmas.
Didn't
And if
didn't
they
they, didn't
didn't,
they do that for
like,
We Are VR?
I think so. I'm not sure. No, I think VR.
Oh yeah, it was on September something. So
Yeah, we went in September. So like, they should at least do events after Christmas for like the new players, and then maybe break the record 90K.
yeah. And it didn't even break 70K. And back in it, that's
It was
crazy. It
did hit 70K, but I mean,
yeah.
I'm not gonna say the number. But, like that number is really, it's still good with how
It's still
Gorilla
good.
Tag's doing.
But like, I mean, a standard update actually gets them more players. Like a standard update gets them like
But
70,000 players.
an old standard update because nowadays just updates get average around 10 to 15,000 players on at once,
Yeah.
maybe.
But like I would love to see them have Yeeps and Gorilla Tag have an admin war. Like not even an admin
Or
war, just like in a war in general.
like the Steel Raider offers.
Like they give out buck coins and shiny rocks, stuff like
And
that.
like,
First of all, that would revive. I will say that would probably revive VR just in general.
it would get like they would give away
Yeah,
like
because that's how like Grow Garden and Seal of Brain Rot actually got big.
yeah.
So
But, like what I was gonna say, they give away like bundles, not like the game one bundles. It sounds
yeah, they really need to do that though because Jandal and Sammy are friends now.
yeah. But and then also Nathan Lavin are probably friends now
Yeah,
because they both came out to say we don't hate each other, we don't copy either. Just shows they probably know each other and they sometimes like talk about updates together. Then they, check in spoon with them.
yeah, yeah. Like the AA badge is like I will say support a monkey's
Yeah.
fun, but I will say doing that like you have to get like supported by someone to get AA badge a better chance. Like that's kind of stupid. Like you have to absolutely have someone to do it to have a better chance.
Yeah, but at least if they okay, community wise, more community wise, at least make the AA creator for smaller creators. Like they look the bigger that don't have any creators. But like it's also still really
Hello.
good for like small creators. Like I think the smallest AA creator has like 800 subscribers.
Yeah. Sorry about all the
So
hello. Wah. You can't hear it. I'm talking to the audience. Okay. So, okay, let's talk about a topic that may be the craziest thing we might talk about. Oh, it's not crazy at all. What do you think VR would look like in 10 years?
10 years, probably probably way more improved, but dead.
Yeah, that's sad. So, VR is dying drastically. And the only way that can like really revive it if they take their moderation so seriously.
Yeah, like the VR chat moderation. Like,
They don't moderate like at all.
yeah, they need moderation. Like they make moderators and Smooth from like the way
Yeah.
some moderators and Deeps get like disguise mode. They should be like moderators and Deeps as well. They should also be able to have that player because if they're just going in disguises with their name as like say for example R Deeper,
Yeah.
he's just going in public lobbies with name R Deeper and people will probably recognize him.
Yeah.
So like
I
I said moderators and Deeps should get the star feature where they could go guide mode.
yeah. I I'm not saying it, but J-Man has not really done anything with moderators. There's only one moderator, which sucks. Well, there are
Or like
moderators, but like they're not like they're also developers for the game. And people like it's kind of I kind of hate it like that Jolene got the moderator spork and she doesn't even play the game like at all. Like you'll probably never see her. And he, to be honest, he could have gave it as a Slim.
on the way, she got her own special cosmetic. Like the flower kind.
Oh yeah, she did get her own custom cosmetic.
And, like she barely plays the game, but like I understand they are friends. The custom cosmetic makes sense, but
Yeah, the
like
spork, the literally the rarest cosmetic in all of
yeah,
Schmaggle.
probably the rarest cosmetic in Shabackle, except like the
That's
J
that
Man.
that's obtainable. That's obtainable that you can get. Like that you can
Yeah, but
get
like if
because you can't get the
you're
J Man stuff. You can't get the Swift stuff.
yeah, but like just annoying because the Spork one day, like I feel like they're sticking with the moderators they're gonna have, like because I don't really think they're gonna add any more sporks because I think they're only gonna give the spork to the team at like Vietnam.
Yeah, and that's kind of sad because creators like us, like Slim, Blaze, well not Blaze, Schmax, um, to name a more few, FN Thunder or Pink Seller. Like they should get the spork. Like maybe even I get the spork. I don't make content that much, but I was one of the first people to like use. I was the first ever person to use the Schmackle hashtag, and it's cool that I am. But to be honest, I think me, you, and Slim should have gotten it first. Should have gotten the spork.
Like we should have because like just because we're creators doesn't mean we like we should get the spork. Like
Oh yeah.
Shabakal, guys, Shabakal will always support the creators. They're not gonna support the creators that hard to the point where they give us the moderator about it.
Yeah, I really want to like. I'm gonna go heavy on Schmackle if Swift wants to get on the podcast. Like I'm gonna talk to him heavy about Schmackle. What's is there any news about the spork? How would you apply for the spork? What's your future for Schmackle? How is Schmackle 2.0 going along? Stuff like that, really.
I don't think there will be an application for the sport.
J-Man will never do applications because that will flood the entire server. It would take like 2 weeks to fully.
Be like what they did with the Shabakal beta tester applications, like
They should
only
give it
to
like
like
give it to Schmackle creators and senior
beta,
citizens.
beta testers.
What?
No, instead of senior citizens, beta testers.
Oh yeah. Because doesn't all senior citizens have beta tester?
No,
They don't? Oh damn.
no, because much more senior citizens in the server. There's no way that's all of the senior citizens.
Yeah.
Because, for example, even some people with the game developer role, beta tester. It's not only for like. Never mind what I was
Yeah.
going to say.
Can I speak about something actually?
Yeah.
So, there is definitely a comedy problem inside Schmaggle. Like, just for a simple, like, 300 actually, you need $12, which is ridiculous. Like,
But it's also like that for the freaking J-Man bundle and Gorilla Tag for
yeah, the
cosmetics.
VR
Like,
economy is trash.
yeah, like the VR economy slowly just going down.
Yeah,
Like
but Yeeps does have a really good Yeep economy. 1,000 for 500, 1,000, 1,000 buck coins for $5 is really cheap, because you can get a lot of stuff with 1,000 buck coins. You can get you get a lot of building
but
blocks. You
if
can.
they get too cheap, then they're like basically.
I mean, if they make it too cheap, then they'll probably make a lot of money, because everyone's gonna freaking, you know, buy it. So I would not be surprised if people bought it.
All right. Well, do we have the top?
We
Speaking of the
have
top, we,
actually, every episode is 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes. So,
yeah.
that's all I need. The first episode, everyone, of the VR cast is officially done. The very first episode with Panther Games VR. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Hi.
Panther, shut up!
Okay, bye. Bye, you smellers. You real smellers.
Smeller Bellers. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to me.
Scribble.